Hello everyone. I haven't done a crochet stream in a while, so I thought maybe I would do one if I could get my lighting right and get everything set up just right so that I can see. Just right. Get multiple lighting sources up so I can see. Maybe I need to bring this closer. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You smash that like button for me, I'd appreciate it. Let me know if you can see this all right. I can actually read the chat and do this at the same time. I'm kind of talented that way. For some reason my yarn is not wanting to come smoothly out of the thing for me. That happens occasionally. I have a feeling I'm going to have a big thing of yarn vomit. Who's here with me? I got my daughter's art in the background next to Marley. I'm continuing to work on Mrs. Wombat's blanket. I'm on square number 2. I don't know if no one's talking to. Oh, don't say bad connection now. We don't like that nonsense. I don't know if people can see because no one's talking to me. No bad connection. I'm doing the shell stitch. Thank you, Tony. Okay, just a second, Mr. Boot. Let me get done with this real quick. I got like... one more stitch here. Yes, sir. I'm all eyes. Except for a bad connection. Hi, random connection. Mr. Boot, I just wanted to say that there must have been a misunderstanding earlier. My little joke, you must have took the wrong way. Um, it was a really stressful situation earlier, and I was making a joke. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, and I'm sorry. I have nothing but respect for you, sir. There was just a lot going on, and I want to put that all in the past because it was super crazy, and yeah, I was pretty emotional. Oh, hi, Ava. Thank you. I appreciate that. To you, Mr. Boot. I have word vomit sometimes, and sometimes my sarcasm when I'm like that comes out wrong. I hadn't done a crochet stream for a while, and I want to get back to what I usually do. Enough of the crazy crap that's been going on. I want to get back to me, back to the goofy me. And so, this is part of me, as boring as me is. But I can talk and chat and do this at the same time. Hi, Sandy K. How are you? And then probably look at this an hour from now and say, dang it, why did I do that? Because I tend to do that. Even when I'm not talking to anybody, so. I'm trying to make videos. I'm just not good at making videos. I'm a live streamer type person. I'm trying to make my Q&A. And I just feel dumb talking to the camera. Does anybody else have that problem as a creator? I just feel silly and robotic-like. I don't know how to get over that. Hi, Mr. Cry for Help. I have forgotten what I'm doing. Not forgetting what I'm doing, but how to do it. There we go. Probably be easier if I put the chat up on the computer, but you know. I do things the easy way. Hi, Sandy. Did I say hi to you? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm there. Do you know how to do Hangouts? Cry for help. You don't know how? Do you want to do Hangouts? You don't? You do. You want somebody else to know how and then invite you onto their panel? Oh. I don't know how to sew, but I can crochet. I'm doing this for the Wombat Says. I don't know if I've said this in the past, but he's a pretty awesome dude. Everybody should go sub to him, support him. And, Well, yeah, if I could figure out how to do Hangouts, then I could invite her onto my panel. But Ricky is supposed to be helping me, but he's not feeling too good today. So I'm giving him a little time to feel better. I'm trying not to bother him. I would love to do that with Frances. Would she get on cam? Love you, Tony. I bet she's a beautiful lady. I used to be really shy. But not so much anymore. My kids are really shy. My husband used to be really shy too. But he's getting over that, I guess, for me. What is up with my yarn? And why is my back itching? What is that a sign of? I ripped a whole bunch out. And then I just threw it in my little basket here. Oh, yay. We're not going to be crocheting for a hot minute. And then the cats get in it. And it's just a good old time. Keep saying bad connection, Now, my cry for help, just because you come over here don't mean you need to bring your internet with you. So what's everybody up to this afternoon? I think everyone's napping here, or the two girls are anyway. It's awfully quiet. Oh, you just moved here. We just moved here. Well, it was like December 22nd. But it's been renovation after renovation since we moved here. And then my mom went in the nursing home in March, so I had to move off her apartment here, except what fit in her pretty good size room in the nursing home. And then she passed away in May, so I had to move all that stuff here. So yeah, we're still trying to get everything situated. Now everything in the bathroom is in various locations because we are working on the bathroom. So like there's like 4 towels in the bathroom, and the rest are all downstairs because there's no place to put them right now. So it's real fun when you forget to grab your towel before you come upstairs. Good thing for cell phones, so you can call somebody SOS for a towel. And thank you, Sandy. She was my best friend for sure. I miss both of my parents really bad. One passed away right before my 30th birthday, and the other one passed away right after my 40th, so I didn't get to keep them for very long. I think that's why I had my kids so young. My parents were like old enough to be my grandparents. It's the worst feeling in the world, my cry for help. Seemed like it was a lot easier with my dad, and I think it was because I had my mom here with me. A lot harder with my mom because now I don't have anybody, but... Well, that and I lost my mother-in-law a year before my mom. And she was like my second mom. I mean, most people like have a problem with their mother-in-laws. I didn't have a problem with mine. I mean, I fought with her like I fought with my real mom, so that makes sense. Yeah, my dad was my hero. My mom was my best friend. I mean, we had our issues growing up, but after we became adults, we were pretty close. And that was all part of, one of the parts of us moving was, well, one of the reasons was because I didn't want to pay $1,000 a month mortgage anymore, but she was falling a lot and her health was failing, and I knew it was, and I wanted to be closer. And here I am, and she's not here anymore. So, but you know, everything has a plan, so as a family unit, we're happier here, so we have a lot more privacy, and the house is bigger, and I mean, I couldn't do this YouTube gig if we lived in our other house, so, yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, I have a lot of siblings, but there's a lot of family dynamics that I would be here forever trying to, like draw a map for. And so, yeah, I have my husband, I have my girls, and that's it. I mean, I don't really have even any friends really to count on. I have 2 really good friends. One friend is pretty sickly, and she has, well, she is me in a nutshell. And then I have another friend that can't stop working. She's going to work herself to death. So, yeah, that's why I'm online all the time. I'm lonely. So, me and my husband works all the time. My other daughter, my oldest daughter's autistic, and she spends a lot of time in her room doing that. And then my youngest daughter is pursuing her education, so. And I really appreciate that. And you know what, my cry for help, you're a lot stronger than you think. Right, right. And you know, for the longest time, there was people that I thought were like that, but I'm really beginning to find out that there's the real people, there's fake people, which I found them. We weeded them out, we're not going to talk about them anymore. And then I found this whole new little community that are real people with real feelings that, you know, aren't just a bunch of minions that, you know, are trying to, you know, almost the other situation was like that other person was like a celebrity. You know, it was a lot bigger of a YouTuber than, say, you. And everybody was fighting for his approval because, you know, and he's not that big, 8,000 subs, however, that's pretty big. I'd love to be 8,000 subs. Well, no, actually, I take that back. I would not be. I don't even know if I want to have 1,000 subs, because I'm afraid if I do, I would start losing connection. And I don't want to lose connection with people. You know what I mean? I mean, I already got note cards of certain people, you know, that I meet. And, like, they'll come in one day, and I don't want to forget exactly who they are. So if they come back, that's very true. Because people with small, cold hearts don't care. So, of course, they're not going to get hurt. What are you still trying to do, hon? I'm still trying to decide if I'm hot or cold. Yeah. And I think that's why people like us also suffer from a lot of depression and things. Because we do care too much. You know, I care about all them people that hurt me. I still care about them. I almost want them to still be my friends in a way. Because I'm dumb. You know, because this is turning in from a crochet stream to more like a therapy session, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not crying, it's just my eyes are like, I need to go get me some allergy drops or something. I need better lighting, not to change the subject, but I bought this LED light, and my God, it's like looking straight into the sun itself. What? Right. I mean, they try to sound deep and like they have intellectual conversations, and they use big words. I don't have a lot of big words, but I mean, I have experience. I have life experience. I have more life experience in my 40 years than I care to even want to have. And I don't have to be nefarious and obtuse and all that stuff to explain it either. I can explain it in simple words for simple people to understand. I'm cold. Good thing I'm just slightly hinged enough on the side of sloppiness that I threw my hoodie right down here on the floor. Obviously, I don't turn it right side out when I'm done like I yell at everybody else. Where did I go? Cry for help. I'm crying for help. Where did I go? I should wear it. I'm wearing my controversial shirt today. But anyway, I'm always controversial. Kids aren't allowed to see your streams. I try to stay pretty family friendly for the most part. I have mixed feelings about kids. I don't follow kids only because that I don't know. I don't think it's right for older people to follow kids. I'm not much of a kid person. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it in its nutshell. I'm not a kids person. I don't know what to do with kids. I can tell when they come in here. You can tell by the way they act. I put them in timeout. Usually if you put them in timeout, they don't come back. They usually come in here begging. I had, what is his name? I'm Tommy, I think. Some of them aren't bad. If they're oh no. Stop being like that. You don't have a bad connection. You just think you do. Let's see if I can type left-handed by the... That's what's wrong with this whole setup. I got it backwards. That's what I told you. You came in here and you brought your connection with you. My cry for help. Can I ask you a question, my cry for help? Because I feel like we kind of know each other on a personal level. We've got kind of deep, you know. Is there something else I can call you except for my cry for help? Do you have a nickname? I can call you George. James? Okay. James. Thank you. You can call me Linda. It's my real name, by the way. Like an old person. Late for dinner. I mean, I like your my cry for help. That's awesome, but it's a lot of words. Hold on. Hold the phone, please. Pause. My computer updated. Now it has to have its hand held for every little thing. It knows everything, but good golly gee. Why do you gotta know that? You know that I'm not new. Just let me in. Why am I signing up? I don't want to sign up. I just want to... I don't like the interwebs today. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It's being a douche nozzle. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay, nothing important. Went through all that for nothing. I think it's about time for popcorn. This was supposed to be a crochet stream, and now it's going to be a popcorn. Hold the show. Yep. What, my cry for help? You've had that for 10 years? Well, my name was just Linda on YouTube, but nobody could ever find me. And then it was just my name, Linda Webster, and that's like boring. So I asked my friend Brittany what my YouTube name should be. Because, you know, I was thinking about something crochet, but, you know, that's not my, nothing, I don't have like a main thing. You know, I want to talk about crochet. I want to talk about my house. I want to talk about, you know, my illnesses, my mental illnesses, my health illnesses, life, my dogs, my kids. So, yeah, I wanted it to be a place where people could come and you know, be. So she came up with this, so, and thank you. So that's why yesterday and part of today. Hi, Frances. We're going to crochet together one day. We are. And you're not going to be shy. Not with me. Nope. But tell your husband to take his bad connection and bad internet back. Can you take it in the other room, please? I like you, Frances. I think we could be friends. Your husband's a sweetheart. And don't worry, you can keep him because I got my own. I can only deal with one. Hi, Redneck Studios. Thanks for the love. Could always use more love in the world. I think I'm going to make popcorn. Because the last time I visited James, he was eating popcorn. So it's only fair I eat popcorn back. Till we get on another subject. I love popcorn. It ranks up there with macaroni and cheese. Plus, it's been a while since I've been downstairs to annoy my daughter. I do that in the evenings. I should do it more randomly. Well, I did it around noon. I sometimes do it in the morning. Like when I'm showering, I listen to people go live. Before I go live for coffee and chores. I don't know if that's that fun for people, but it sure helps me get my chores done, so I'm going to stick with it. Your channel, I'm going to have to ring your bell. I don't get notifications. What do you do on your channel, Redneck Studios? I mean, you're redneck, I'm redneck, so we're already 1 + 1 there. I mean, I'm from Kansas. How much redneck can you get? Yep. Poor James can... I'm surprised he can stream, period. I bet everything... That's like me. I'm supposed to be crocheting right now, but I'm entranced in good conversation, and you know, sometimes you just can't get good conversation, so crocheting can wait. Where are you from, Redneck, if you don't mind me asking? I need to go chiropractor. We know where you're from, James. I want to come visit just because it's warm there. But anyway, you don't have to be a bragger McBraggerson. How can you be you're in Texas. I gotcha. I thought you were talking to James. I'm like, how can you be 2 states south of Florida? Were you in the Bahamas or somewhere? Texas. Yeah, another pretty... Yeah, I was trying to think of what's south of Florida. My brother-in-law lives in Texas. He lives in Plano. But we never go there. We make him come to us. I'm almost like 3 states north of you because I'm almost in Nebraska. I'm like a stone's throw away. Ole! You sound like Jose Pepper. Okay, guys, it's time for popcorn. I make enough for all of us. Plus, this chair's killing my back because I'm old. So old. Be turning older sooner than later. I'll share with you, James. You like extra butter? Oh, you got to look at this. And she loves popcorn, so she has to come with me, but oh, do you need berries? Do you need berries? Oh. Oh. She's neglected. Call the Humane Society. Quick. Come on, Tinker. There's a heated blanket underneath there. Now she's warm drunk and she can't figure out how to... We have, stairs. Come on, can you get your bearings? She can't get her bearings. Now she wants to go see the cats. Come on, Tinker. Go eat popcorn. She loves popcorn. Poor Tinker. She don't know what to do. She's so tired. We'll get under the blankie down here. She's my sidekick. I rescued her. Some like meth family had her and just left one day and didn't take her. And she roamed around for a month by herself. Hold on, we have popcorn in a minute. And they abused her. We won't go in the story. I'll make you all cry. Anyway, she's my sidekick. She goes everywhere I go. Right now, she's going to lay on her blanket in front of the heat vent. Oh. So, you guys down in Texas and Florida could use some of this ice, correct? Oh, I must have missed something. Why don't you watch the NFL? I don't watch the NFL, period, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is 29 degrees right now. It's nice and toasty warm. The ice was melting. It slightly... My husband will be able to get in his car tomorrow, because I see that it melted off the side of his car, which is good because I need my car so he can quit taking mine. So I got to go to my diabetes appointment that I couldn't go to yesterday because of the weather. And hopefully we won't have no weather. Alexa was telling me something about snow and ice or something when I asked her about the temperature. So hopefully she gets that out of her head. From wherever she gets her weather source from. I am so over winter. This has been a horrible winter. Kansas don't get winters like this very often. We've had snow almost on the ground. Well, this isn't snow, this is ice, but we've had like snow on the ground continuously almost since like Christmas Eve. And usually it is in the 40s for highs typically all winter except for February. February is our cold month, but it has been cold since December. Gary, no. When? Late tomorrow? Tomorrow, you said? Tonight? I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow, Gary. I got to. How much? See, Gary lives near me. You can't see it. Not in my microwave. But you can hear it. Kirsty, don't come in and say hello. Just come in bossing around, say make damn popcorn. I swear. Give somebody a wrench and they just think they own you. I'm over this freezing rain stuff. Freezing rain, Gary, I'm just over this winter period. Over it. Over it. No, heck no. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. One day I'll learn how to do this tripod right. Microwave. Alright. No, and even if I did make it the old-fashioned way, I have a popcorn popper. No, I don't know why I just did that, but... You know what we're about to have, huh, Tinkle Stink? You know what we're about to have. Isn't it getting late for you, Kirsty, or do you just never sleep? Isn't it like 11 o'clock? Midnight? See, I'm getting good with my British time. And if you're like Sarah, you should be able to know my time, because the only time that Sarah knows is Central Standard Time, and that's me. Can you hear it pop? Yep. That's how I always know what time it is, because Sarah only knows Central Standard Time, so that's how I figured it out, because any time that she talked about time, she would reference Central Standard Time, which is funny because nobody references Central Standard Time. Because the only people of value in Central Standard Time are Texans. Oh, to go smell it. Here we go. Oh, sorry, Tinker. Be crooked for a minute. I only have so many hands. I brought in the junk mail to my husband and left the good mail out on the thing. That's funny. Okay. I'm the smart one, yes. Sorry for my hand being in the way. This thing gets loose so quick. I don't want my phone to go plummeting onto the floor and then I would have to cry. Big tears. Now what am I supposed to do? Pour some Parmesan cheese and hot sauce. Oh no, I can't do hot sauce. I got a stomach that don't like that stuff. We have all kinds of weird popcorn here because we have a popcorn farm not that far from us. Really? I'll tell my daughter. She puts Parmesan cheese and hot sauce on everything. You see my dog? I had to wait for it to cool off. British people crack me up. And then she's going to sit over here and look at me like I never feed her popcorn. Look at her. She's so sad. I'm going to put my hand in here and I never give her any. Okay? Look. I know you're not supposed to give popcorn to your dog, but we've been doing this for years and she hasn't croaked yet, so. And my other dog does not like popcorn, so it's not because I'm not being mean. Just to cover all the bases. Nope. We'll sit in the dark. Ambiance. Well, see, Crochet, I was going to do a crochet string, but then my cry for help came in, and we got into deep conversation. Then I got hungry for popcorn, and what did I drop one? Then my butt went numb in the chair. I'm a pig. I'm not always eating something. I bet you're always eating something. You're just not on camera. I had lunch. Now I'm eating a snack. I don't eat breakfast though. I've never been able to eat breakfast. What are you doing, Sky? I'm not wasn't on for me. Why is it so dark so early? I don't have no more insulin. I don't look like my husband's gonna get in time to get it. Oh, I was crocheting. I crocheted for quite a bit. Look, my doggy's hungry. I take care of the dog. I gotta be in this mood to crochet. I just haven't been. I did that unicorn cape. Man, I really went to town on it. Now I'm just kind of burnt out, I think. What? My unicorn cape? I did it for a 6-year-old. It turned out really cool. If I have the patience, I'm going to try to put all my pictures onto the computer. Because everybody wants to see stuff I've done. I don't have it anymore because it was something I sold. Or it was like a commission thing. That was really cool. I had it was like a blanket. It had a hood on it. It had the horn, the ears and the eyes, the hair. And it had a blanket. Yeah, it could have been. It was pink. I wasn't too happy at first, and then the more I looked at it, the more it kind of grew on me. Yeah, it was on Twitter. I really didn't like it at first. I really didn't. That's a lot of stuff I do. When I first do it, I'm like, oh. But then I look at it for a while, I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. Yeah, because the eyes looked weird. They looked like demons. Because I have really a hard time doing things that match. Especially like eyes, because like every pattern eyes are different, so you can't like get in a practice of making things a certain way. And nobody said anything, so. But you're your own worst critic, so. I made that blanket over there. That was like one of my maybe 4th or 5th blankets I did. Maybe not even, might have been my 3rd or 4th. I hadn't made very many anyway. It's not my first. My first one's upstairs. That was before I knew how to do anything but stripes and rows. That one kind of is, just because, well, no, it's not too bad. It's been washed a lot, because, gosh, how long have I been crocheting? I learned how to crochet right after my dad died, so I've been crocheting for 10 years, so that blanket's at least probably 8 or 9 years old. It's not too bad. But I wash them by themselves. I don't wash them with, like, you know, things that they can get snagged on or anything. And I have a high dollar washer that doesn't have like a metal agitator in it, so that helps. Calm down. Well, not high dollar, but really. Well, they do get out of shape because yarn just stretches. That's just part of the nature, but it shouldn't be fraying. Either they must have used really cheap yarn. I mean, I use cheap yarn, but a really old yarn maybe. Or the blanket itself was old. It's like I said, that blanket over there is. And I got a blanket upstairs that my mom made. Oh, good Lord, probably 30 years ago, and it's still in real good shape. I'll show you that one tomorrow. And she washed it a lot. Though I don't think she ever dried it. Well, she dried it, you know, she hung it like over the shower rod or whatever. I don't think she ever put it in the dryer. She might have. I don't remember. I don't really know about, like, I haven't really studied your country or anything, but, or the relationship to your countries or anything, but I know a girl in Scotland, and I know she had a terrible time buying yarn, so I don't know how hard it is to buy yarn there, or if it's just hard, or how far Scotland is away. I know you're probably laughing at me right now. Sorry guys, it is way too dark in here. I think that's where she was from. I don't remember. Okay, to you that's probably a big deal. To us, 5 hours is nothing. Okay, put that in perspective in the States. 5 hours is, I hate to use his name, but it's the only person I can put it in perspective. Okay. Our friend we were talking about earlier, Bunny, I couldn't even get to her house in 5 hours. From my house. So, and we're in the same country. You see that? I don't think I could get to Neg's house in 5 hours. Because I could probably get there. So we went to Ohio. I think it took like 9 hours. I don't think I could get to Neg's house in 5 hours. I can't think of where it would take me 5 hours to get to. So that's weird. For you saying 5 hours, like, oh, that's no big deal. Well, you ought to be, James. I thought you were never coming back. I'm starving.
I'm hungry too.
And I need my insulin.
Is Dad on his way home?
No, not I know. Have you been working? Let's see.
Tinker. What?
Are you guys still there? Probably not. I think that's stupid. It disconnects when you have to answer. He got off 2 minutes ago. Sorry, I had to tell my husband to pick up my insulin so I don't die. It's funny, my friend Kirsty says Scotland is 5 hours away, so it's a long ways away.
If we drove 5 hours south from here, we would just be hitting a different state.
Does it take 5 hours to get to Kansas?
Or
We'd just be in Oklahoma. That is bizarre.
I think we would love to go across campus.
Yeah, it takes more than 5 hours to get across our state, Kirsty.
Yeah.
Don't even try.
I mean, sheesh.
I don't feel confident at work. I don't think you can get out your door. I'm sorry. I have a 1% success rate. This guy's internet is about as good as our data at Harvey's house. And he's going to go outside and try to live stream.
I have class tomorrow.
How long does it take you to drive across your country? Like 2 minutes? Well, let me know when you're going to do it. I'll log off. I want to see you buffer.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Sky Soup? What are you doing? What are you doing? You look so sad. Why are you so sad? Oh.
5 minutes, so you want me to get off now?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right, I'm long enough. I'll see y'all in the morning.